Good morning, students. Um, we have already discussed some of the questions of A Midsummer Night's Dream yesterday. Now, understand, I already know that you have submitted all your notebooks and your notebooks are with us. Please understand, I am not asking you to do this work in your notebooks. I am asking you to mark these answers in the book itself, so that you should have all the answers with you. I'm not requesting you, I'm not asking you to write these answers anywhere, not even in your rough notebook or in your fair notebook, nothing. Just mark these questions in your book itself so that you have something for revision. I hope I'm clear. Fine, then let's begin. Now we've done till question number 10 yesterday. We'll start with question number 11 today. We'll do one thing, we'll discuss these questions and I'll ask you to mark on the given pages. Question number 11. Why did Titania give O'Brien the stolen child? Now according to the book, the answer is actually on page 7. Now the last few lines. The answer in my own words is, Titania, she agreed to give up the child, the slave boy, all because she was found guilty and she felt ashamed of acting in an awkward manner where she actually fell in love with the donkey, right? So she fell, it is given here on page number 7. The last para, I'm sure you all have your books, please mark it. In the last para, see the first line, O'Brien, remove so. You don't have to mark so as well. O'Brien had his revenge upon Titania by making her fall in love with the donkey. Till here, come down then. While she was treating this laughable creature so lovingly, O'Brien came and scolded her for behaving in such fashion. Last 2-3 lines. Turn the page. She became so humbled and ashamed that she readily gave up to him the stolen child, which had been the cause of all their quarreling. I hope it is clear. Till here, quarreling. So till here you have to mark the answer. So it is on page number 7 and 9. On page number 8 you have a picture, so you don't have to worry about page number 8. So here you start with your answer and it comes till, here you start with your answer and then it comes here, right? Okay, now let's move to the next question. Question number 12. Why did the human lovers quarrel? Now, who were the human lovers? I hope you remember. Demetrius, Lysander, Helena, and Hermia. These 4. Why were they quarreling? Why were they fighting? Now, see. Again, this answer is on page number 10. But they have actually written a lot about this. You can always write it in your own words. I'll read it. Page number 10, they've given it here. See, second para, Hermia once was loved by both Lysander and Demetrius, but now not loved by either. After that, this seemed so strange that Helena thought all the 3 had planned to make fun of her. Actually, you just have to write one thing, that Lysander, who was in love with Hermia, was suddenly in love with Helena now. Demetrius was also in love with Helena and they both were fighting over her, right? They both were fighting in order to win Helena's heart. And now Hermia, who was once loved by both and is now hated by both, so she was quite surprised and shocked. That's why there was too much of quarrel among human lovers. So she was not happy with Helena, who was her best friend. So there was too much of confusion and disappointment, quarreling. Come to the next question, please. Question number 13. How did Oberon stop Lysander and Demetrius from fighting? It is again on page number 10. If possible, please check page number 10. Last line. At last, second last line, at last Oberon brought about a happy ending. He commanded Puck to prevent, Lysander and Demetrius from meeting and fighting. By imitating their voices, he was to urge them to fight, and yet by bringing down a thick mist to prevent them from getting at each other. I hope it is clear. It is on page 10 and 11. Last two lines here and this part here. Right? That's it. Okay. Let's move to the next question now. How did Puck remove the cruel charm from Lysander? I hope you remember that Puck used a charm to make Demetrius fall in love with Helena. However, he used that charm for Lysander, and now Lysander was in love with Hermia, is now in love with Helena. Okay, it is all again on page number 11. See the third para. Remove the word thus, 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 remove it. And from here, Puck removed the cruel charm from Lysander. How he removed it? Just two lines above it. See the second para. Oberon ordered Puck to do this and make them tire out, right? Make them tired, and then when they fall asleep, drop the juice of this other flower into Lysander's eye. Other flower to remove the charm. This will bring back to him his true love for Hermia, while Demetrius will keep his love for Helena. Thus Puck removed the cruel charm from Lysander. Then he led the lovers about in the wood, so that in the end all of them were found sleeping near the same spot. I hope this much is clear. Page number 11, second and third para. You will get the answer there. Let's move to the next one. Why did Prince Theseus make Eugeus give up his claim? Now he was the old man who was urging Prince to pass the judgment, to give punishment to Hermia, as Hermia was not listening to her own father. She was not following her father's advice. Right? So let's see. It is on page number 12. Last para. I'm sure you all are on that. See the third line. When Prince Theseus found the four so happily matched, he made Eugeus give up his claim and arranged that the happy pairs should be married on the same day as he. Got it? So that's the last answer. Now do one thing. Just understand. Open your ears and listen. You don't have to write these answers anywhere. You don't have to do anything stupid. Please don't write these answers anywhere. Mark them here in the book itself and leave it. Please don't write answers in your rough notebook, fair notebook, nowhere. Right? Till I correct all your notebooks and return, you don't have to do anything. Just go through these question and answers, revise. You should know the story well enough. Okay, so these are the page numbers with the question numbers. I'm sure you must have marked them. Thank you.